Hello everyone, welcome back to my second video with, talking. Please like and subscribe if you like the content, and let's get into it. So, today we are looking at the new Roblox event. It is like a dev thing. I'm not super aware of it. Other people have touched on it. I haven't watched any videos yet, except for one which I heard it's not super popular. There's been some fixes people have been looking for, but none of them really came, and it was all leaked super early, so really none of it was a surprise. Although to me, it still was. So people aren't huge fans of it, but I feel like it was a point that needed to be hit with all the nostalgia that it could bring, especially to like the people that first played this game. It was probably quite quite good in my opinion. I sure would like it. Although I never played, the OG Fortnite season was a lot like that, and well, it did get some hate, but overall, for what it was good. So currently what's going on is this is a event going back to the early stages of Roblox. So I just died. Roblox used to be much simpler, as well so did many games of its time, and because of that, games were simpler yet fun. So the Roblox event, the classic event, as you can see over here on the left, says, well, it's a classic event. Takes you back to what Roblox came from and what it is now. Multiple games are part of this, and I don't know if they've been chosen or something, but it is uh there are multiple linked games like Driving Empire, a Dusty Trip, I believe Skibidi Toilet Tower Defense, which is one of the more questionable ones, Dress to Impress, Adopt Me, and Tower Defense Simulator. So those are just a few to name. I believe there might be one or two more that I can't name, but those are the big names. Um, it's honestly to me, it's pretty good, but it's also just a little bit, It isn't like a full hour's worth of stuff. It's much simpler. And I mean, that's what it was back in the day. That's what Roblox used to be. And so yeah, it's good. It's worth checking out. But now to the controversial part. Controversial part. So, people are not liking this because all the new all the new modes and stuff are very paid to win. There's everything you can do, new activities, all that stuff, make it feel old, but it's all paid to win. You can pay some Robux and you can turn 10 hours, probably not that much, about few hours worth of hard-earned grinding, blood, sweat, and tears into swipe of a digital credit card and boom, you're done. So people are not a huge fan of this, and they're especially hating on Blade Ball, which it is gone full paid to win. Lots of people really dislike it right now. It's not, I mean, I haven't checked on it, but honestly, so far, if I have anything to say about the event, it's definitely worth checking out. But is it really worth all the work? I can't say. I'm not like a huge fan of many of these games, but I want to today we have here Emergency Response Liberty County. Now I have played this game, so we're going to play it again while we're going through the portal. Now, if you don't know what this is, it's a emergency response. So you spawn in, you choose what you want to be. You could be a cop, you could be really whatever. Criminal, cop, firefighter, taxi driver, I believe. Yeah, that's just a few to name. It's a fun game, and I haven't touched it, so we're going to see what the new update has done to it. I know I have gotten on TDS or Tower Defense Simulator. They have a whole new mode. I most likely we'll do a whole video talking about that. It's a fun mode, there's good lore to it. It's got the simple beginnings of Roblox and yet the more sophisticated things like lore. Now this, I don't really know if it's all that different. It doesn't look different, like, at all, but you never know. So this is going to turn into a bit more of a tutorial. Want to do? Go up here. I choose Police 1104. Common. Now I've played this game before, so I have a lot of vehicles and things unlocked. But some of the other things, most people will not. Now it takes a second to load because Wi-Fi is not good down here. But yeah, it's you drive around, you can control all these things, pull people over. It is roleplay, which is both good and bad. There's fun characteristics. It's definitely one of the better roleplay servers, but like my driving, it really matters and depends on the people playing. So sometimes you're gonna have people who just run around, don't know what they're doing, and they don't get the job done. And it's just not fun to play with those people. But that's not always, so I can't give it too much hate. But I also don't see any difference to the update, so I do believe it's maybe just a simple mentioning, you know? Well, I'd say that's enough of Liberty County. If we return and go back into the classic, we can check out a few more. Now, I know Driving Empire, quite popular game, is definitely one of these games. And so, yeah, you can look at them all here. You have A Dusty Trip, Dress to Impress, Bee Swarm Simulator. I haven't played that one yet. Bed Wars. I do think that one's received some controversy. It's quite different, I believe. Tower Defense Simulator. Now, this is one of the better games, in my opinion. If you're looking for a good tower defense simulator, it's the best place to go. Then we have Arsenal. I've also never played that one. Toilet Tower Defense, that's the one I was talking about. It's a little weird. Adopt Me, I haven't played that one either. Clip It, never touched it. Livetopia, don't know. Gunfight Arena, that one's another one. Blade Ball, I want to check out. It's got a lot of controversy. Restaurant Tycoon 2, Driving Empire. Let's check out Driving Empire. I have played this game before. It's a really good game, but personally, I would prefer Vehicle Legends, and I will be making a whole video about that game. And in my opinion, it's quite a fun game, but it isn't the greatest driving game, but it's more or less based off of what you want. If you want drifting, you want Drift Paradise or something like that. If you want off-roading, I there is a game I will make a whole video on. It's an awesome off-roading map or off-roading game. It has extremely realistic graphics and it has a manual transmission, all the vehicles, I believe. And you do have to work for things, so if you like a game where it requires you to play a little bit, and you get achievements and things like that, then it is the game for you. Now, let's talk more about this. So this, I believe I'm in a Porsche 911 of some sorts. It appears here we have, so maybe he isn't always just in the tower defense simulator. Like I said, there's a lot of lore in this game. So I don't play Driving Simulator or Driving Empire much, but I do know it's one of the better games, one of the better driving games. If you're playing, it's a lot like Vehicle Legends, but I just prefer Vehicle Legends. I like the mechanics and the simplicity a bit more. It definitely has better drifting physics. But the interior in this car, if I can go into it, is V. That one, yes. V. I do like the interior though. The interior of this vehicle is quite good looking. But it appears that the event in this one, which I haven't played yet. The event is, I believe F, yes. The event is you have to find and fix all, wait, finding all the lost ticks. I don't know how to pronounce that. I mean, it's either ticks or I don't know. Sounds like little bugs we have in Germany on the classic island. So I don't think that that's in this, but he is in Tower Defense Simulator. Yeah, check out classic Roblox. He's in the Tower Defense Simulator, so this is just a portal, I'm guessing. But let's go back to it. This is one of the things. It's definitely one of the more annoying parts. I did see a portal in here, so we can go back. But yeah, that appears to be all the lore. I don't know. There might be a bit more, but I do believe that that is all the lore in this. And are these two? Nope, they're not. So this does teleport you back, and then you're back here. So yeah, honestly, what I have to say about this overall rating, I would give it I've I don't know if it's really a event or anything. I'm not super huge into that. I normally just play a few games a day. That's about it. Might become a bit more of a content creator, as the YouTube videos I'm currently making. But I'd say overall, it's pretty good. It's fun. There's things to do. It's probably pretty nostalgic for people that, played the beginning of Roblox, but I'm not one of those people. So I give it overall a 7 out of 10. It's mid. It's getting a lot of it's being criticized quite a bit, but it does have some ups that I think are not getting acknowledged well enough. So, like I said in last video, that is all from Deutschland. Danke.